Greetings Internet. Let's talk about the obvious big topic of the day, the launch of YouTube Red. That, if you don't know, is YouTube's new subscription service which lets you use YouTube without ads, it gets you free music streaming with Google Play, and it gives you access to some exclusive video content. When it was first announced, I was kind of skeptical about it, not sure it was really necessary or sure it was going to work, but for the most part, the lack of information about it is what made it a problem. They announced you'd be able to pay for an ad-free YouTube, but there was no details on exactly how it was going to work, how it was going to affect videos, how it would affect the creators of videos. So although I was slightly interested, I found myself not all that invested. I certainly wasn't excited, but I wasn't particularly worried either. It was just a bit meh. More details have of course come out since then, but it's never really got me into saying, oh wow, I must have this. I have a large MP3 collection, I don't really stream music, so access to Google Play Music is not a thing I'm interested in. Looking through the list of the exclusive content that's been created so far, I don't see anything in particular that interests me. Although I do have to admit that I was relieved to hear that the Vlogbrothers had declined the opportunity to make content for YouTube Red. So the only feature left is the ability to watch YouTube without seeing any adverts. The thing is, although I do watch quite a lot of YouTube videos, I've never really found their ad system to be particularly intrusive. I'm generally quite happy to watch the ads in order to show support for those creators, even though of course that's really only a few pence and not actually that significant. So that is one slight benefit of YouTube Red, because we have found out that creators will get a share of the YouTube subscription money, but it's still not going to be a whole lot higher than the current ad-based revenue. As has been mentioned by many people, if you do want to actually support a creator, the best way to do it is directly via merchandise sales or things like Patreon. But I think what has me the most worried is that in some areas there seems to have been a lack of thought and planning, like with the initial announcement, which lacked so many details. YouTube is a massively international website, but of course YouTube Red is only being launched today in the United States. So of course here in the UK, even if I wanted to subscribe, I can't. But then YouTube have said that all creators must agree to the new terms and conditions, otherwise all their videos will be made private. Now that's for various legal reasons, which I'm not going to go into right now. I hear that there's supposed to be a big, agree now button at the top of your creator dashboard, but on not any of my 3 channels, it's simply not there. I can only presume that's because I'm a UK-based YouTuber and they're only dealing with the US. But YouTube is still international. Someone could sign up to YouTube Red in the US today and watch one of my videos, and then what happens? Am I part of the YouTube Red system at that point or not? Will that view count towards my share of the subscription money or not? Can't imagine they're suddenly going to make all the non-US videos private, because that would make no sense. But of course, massive website launches like this are always fraught with technical problems, so I imagine it's probably going to go wrong in some way or another, and we're not going to see till next week sometime how it's actually turning out. So while it will be definitely something interesting to keep an eye on about the future of online video, it's not something that's going to be for me, I don't think, at least initially. Whenever YouTube Red comes to the UK, I don't think I'll be subscribing myself. So what about you? What do you think of the situation? Will you be subscribing? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to know more about the situation, there's 2 great videos from both Hank Green and John Green, which I've linked down in the doobly-doo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.